Hey everyone, quick little announcement here from Fishing the DMV. Our Weekend Warrior Club membership on Patreon is nearly full. There are only 8 membership spots still available. Once these spots are gone, they're gone, and I'll be closing down the club membership to new members until 2026. At that point, you can try to sign up, but it'll be at a higher rate. All Patreon members will receive 5% off their orders to Jake's Bait and Tackle, 10% off their orders to Tiger Crankbaits, 10% off their orders to Catoctin Creek Rods. You'll also gain access to our private Facebook group community. You'll also be allowed to enter our 5 club membership tournaments only with guarantee payouts. Members only content, ad-free, commercial-free episodes of the podcast, Patreon supporter giveaways, and so much more. And you get all of this for $6 a month, which is less than a pack of Cincos or a jackhammer chatterbait. And since we're under our 10 membership spot, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to give everyone a 10% off their membership if they sign up for the year. So that brings it down to under $65 a year, locked in indefinitely as long as you want to be a member. Hurry up because there's only so many spots left before I shut down the club to any new members until 2026.
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your host, Thomas Ahrens. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this really last minute put together because technology is just not working for me today for some reason. Tournament extravaganza. We're going to be going over the Frostbite Frenzy tournament with the guy that he pitched a perfect game. He hit every ball out of the park, whatever you want to say. Best fishing probably that ever happened in Virginia. Probably one of the biggest bags ever caught in Virginia history. He has taught McCluskey everything he knows. And he even taught SB Fishing how to edit a video. The man, the myth, the legend, Hunter, thank you so much for coming on today. I really appreciate it.
What's going on, man? How are we?
Dude, we are doing excellent. Minus me making everyone late. I apologize. What are you up to right now?
I'm just out here trying to catch a bass. Same thing as every day.
Are you fishing a tournament today?
No, just fun fishing. I got a couple tournaments this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out where the bass are.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude. So what we'll do first, because I really want to I don't want to waste Hunter's time here too much. We are going to review kind of some of the standings. We're going to go with the Smallies first, and then we're going to go with Hunter's division. So in 11th place with 138 inches is Jose. In 10th place, we have David with 143.75 inches. In 9th place, we have Matthew Gills with 140.5 inches. In 8th place, we have Cliff Bennett with 149.25 inches. In 7th place, we have Andy Bowman with 152. In 6th place, we got the chatterbait legend in the kayak world, Chun. He only throws a chatterbait everywhere he goes, but yet he buys all this tackle. I don't know why you do that. With 153.5 inches. Sam had 155.5 inches. In 4th place, we had Dan Groves with 157. And then in 3rd place, we have Mickey with 157.5. In 2nd place, Shane Crawford with 158.25. And then Ethan Stone with 160.25 inches. And then for the smallmouth awards, guys, for Virginia, Ethan caught a 22.25 inch smallmouth. I'm assuming he's out of the New River. The thing was like over 6 pounds, I think. It was absolutely insane. For Maryland, the Upper Potomac River, Jose caught a 21.5 inch smallmouth off the Upper Potomac. And then Shane caught an absolute stud. Mickey. Sorry, wrong person. Mickey caught a 21.25 inch absolute killer size smallmouth as well. Insane, dude. Absolutely insane. So those right now, guys, are your smallmouth big fish award winners. And again, I will message all you guys individually to make sure you guys get your plaques and all of your winnings as well. So with that said, we're going to move in to this guy's division. In 11th place, Finn Cook with 105 inches, and this is all for your best 8. David Thompson with 113.5 inches. In 9th place, you had Jay out of Oklahoma with 124.5 inches. In 8th place, you had Jason with 134.5. We had Gary with 138.75. In 6th place, we had Jamie with 149.25 inches. In 5th place, we had Nathan Updike with 155.25 inches. In 4th place, we had Jason Church with 164.25. And as you guys can tell, this is getting insane with how big some of these bags were. In 3rd place, we had Bruce with 166.25 inches. In 2nd place, we're at 172 inches, gentlemen. 171 inches for 2nd place. Tyler, who also won the Kayak Bass Nation Virginia event on Sandy. And then in 1st place, Hunter with 181.5 inches. And I believe it was like, what, a 50-pound bag that you caught?
It was only 40. It wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, it ended up being probably the 2 best days of my life during this tournament.
Really?
Without a doubt. I only fished I fished a few days, but I only weighed in fish from 2 days during this tournament, and we had 33 pounds and 40 pounds in those 2 days. So it wasn't bad.
I really think we need to kind of like walk through this for people that don't understand that. I was down at Fishing Pro Tech, just being there, enjoying the vibes, and we kind of, me and Jason Church. So Jason, this is your fault. He won, actually, by the way, boss, because you're the one that set all this up. He basically bullied you into fishing. I was
about to say the same thing. I got bullied into fishing this tournament.
Yeah, he got bullied into doing this catch photo release event. Dude, did you know when you went out that you were going to have that kind of day?
No, definitely not. I was doing it just happened to be the same time that I'm doing a series on the YouTubes that have been completed of chasing my PB. So I knew I was targeting big fish, but yeah, I had no clue what was in store for us those days.
At what point in the day did you think like you actually had a thing going
on? When I texted the group chat and I had 29 pounds at 8:30. That's when I was like, this could get pretty interesting.
Dude, that's a mega bag.
I just got lucky, like my boy SB says. We just got a little lucky.
Yeah, dude, you didn't get lucky. You did not get lucky at all.
It was it's no secret. I've been spending a lot of time with the scope and trying to get better, and I've been fishing with SB and McCluskey, and I've learned a ton from those guys. But yeah, that I was targeting big fish on the scope, and we found a couple.
I mean, with that said, what information can you divulge? Or is there some things about your video that you can highlight and we can kind of like direct people there?
Yeah. So it was like, what do you want to go through the baits and that kind of stuff?
I go through, like, were you just trying to let's back up a little bit more. So you were there to shoot a YouTube video, right? Because of your channel and what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so first, before we get into some of it, what's your YouTube channel name and where can people see the whole video?
HPSFishing. Both videos have been uploaded. The 33 pounds and the 40 pounds. They're doing pretty good.
We got Jason Church that said, "Oh, come on, it was fun though." I mean, he basically, guys, and this was an issue. It was like, if there's tiebreakers, I really don't know what to do with that besides flip a coin. But for Hunter, I mean, he just won every damn Big Fish award, and we'll get into that later on at the end of the show. But yeah, he won everything on the largemouth side. It was absolutely ridiculous with all the fish he caught. We do have a tie with Andy and Mickey for smallmouth, but I'm probably just going to give out some kind of award for that or something like that. But Hunter, they're all freaks. I mean, the fun thing about doing this on my end is you get to see some of these big fish caught in Virginia. And when Hunter submitted these things, they looked like carp that were painted to look like a bass. They were so fat. They were so fat, dude.
It was. I think we do got to give Jason another shout out. I mean, we didn't really go through that day, but he gave me a board. Because I told you, I was like, you're like, come fish it. And I'm like, you buy me a board, like joking kind of. And I was like, yeah, you buy me a board and I'll go fish it. And he walked in with a board and handed it to me. And he was like, he literally said, now you have no excuse.
That was the coldest moment. It was like a TV show where he literally just left the store, walked back in with the board guys, handed it to Hunter, and just said, nut up or shut up, basically.
Yeah, so funny.
Dude, that was hilarious. But yeah, Jason didn't know he just signed his death warrant because and yeah, kudos to you because I mean we bullied you into it, but then you just walked up to the plate and McCluskey'd it the next day. It's just no one thought you were gonna do that, dude. My God. Anyway, yeah, getting back into the day. So when you got in there, go guys again, check it out. YouTube videos at his channel. He breaks down everything that he did to give you a little bit of flavor. How are you targeting those fish this time of year?
So a lot of them were on channel swings and in the deep channels. I think I caught some fish that were, they'd be in like 40 feet of water, but they'd be like 5 in the water level or water column. So I caught some fish. I mean, out of the fish I weighed in, I caught fish out of 30 feet up to 3 feet, like all over. But yeah,
Wow.
I'm pretty much scanning and just targeting, those giant fish because I've gotten to the point where I can kind of tell a fish's weight. Not necessarily like down to the pound, but I know if I'm looking at a 2-pounder, if I'm looking at an 8, that kind of thing. So definitely got better at doing that and targeting those fish.
How hard is it to distinguish between a 2-pounder and an 8?
It's not hard. It depends on water level or water color, depth, that kind of thing. But usually if you can see like a pretty solid blob and you can see their tail moving, you know that it's going to be a pretty big fish. But it's time behind the screen, time on the water, that kind of thing. The more you do it, the better you're going to get.
Were you just hunting a specific, were you literally just looking for fish that were in that 8-pound class, or was it more of like just the area you found and then they just happened to be there kind of thing?
I mean, I like catching bass. I don't care if they're a pound or if they're 10 pounds, so I'm going to catch them all. But definitely if I don't spend a lot of time on individual fish, like I'll take at the most maybe 4 or 5 casts at a single fish. But yeah, those bigger blobs, I'm definitely going to spend some more time, do a kind of cycle through my rotation. But definitely there's a part of me that is, I'll pass up a smaller blob for an 8-pounder any day of the week.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to do that, but you're right. That just comes down to time on the water and the skill set. Catching a bag like that, is that really unique to a certain time of year? Or is that something you feel like you could go out and do anytime?
100% time of year. I think or late February, like February, March, I think is probably your only time of year that you're going to catch anything over, I'd say 30, low 30s. Like you could catch 30 pounds in the summer on some of these lakes and, post spawn stuff like that. But if you're trying to target like the 35, 40 pound class, it's got to be that February, March when those fish are feeding up for sure.
And that kind of gets into when you kind of caught them, right? It was like in that same time period.
Yeah, I think it was the 40 pound was first, might have been like March 1st, something like that. But yeah, late February, early March. But then you have, SB caught 32 in, what was that, January? So yeah, December, January. So I mean, there's big bags to be caught, but I think if you want to target that 35 to 40, in my opinion, the time to do it is going to be March.
Are you looking for certain weather conditions to try to catch the biggest bag? Do you want it bright and blue? Do you want it overcast?
For me, it's more of conditions that I can actually look for them. Like if I'm fishing out in 25, 30, I know like mile-an-hour winds, I know that's not going to be my best chance to scope. Because like scoping's easy, but if you get out in 2-3 foot waves and you're trying to put a minnow on a fish in 40 feet of water, your odds are not great to do that. So it's more conditions about moving around, stuff like that. But I think, you know, it's hard to say with what the weather's doing, but definitely don't want like post frontal birds, bright skies. I like a little bit of overcast, but you never know with these fish. They're going to do what they want when they want.
When you went out there and you actually decided to hunt a 40-pound bag, you knew there was that capability. And I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, it was on the minnow type of thing. Did you, I don't know, jack up your tackle at all to like a flipping stick just so you could handle them? Because I mean, I would probably jump off a cliff if I broke off my PB like that on a fairy wand.
So the week before I did it, I broke my PB off at the boat.
Oh God.
But no, everything it's more about presenting the bait than anything. Like I run 2 minnow rods pretty much. I run probably 4 or 5, but when I'm really doing it, but 2 main ones. I throw a 6-7 medium light for my 1/8 ounce ones, and then I throw a 7-foot medium light for anything over like a 3/16 quarter. And it's 10-pound braid to an 8-pound leader. So it's all stuff.
Why so many minnow rods?
Just being able to cycle through stuff. Like I love a freeloader and I love that that new biz baits. So I'll have a freeloader rigged up on an 1/8, biz rigged up on an 1/8, and then I'll have a 1/4 ounce, probably 2 or 3 1/4 ounce ones for fish that are a little bit deeper. But just cycling through baits, cycling through different stuff. There's definitely a lot of different options out there, so I'm trying to have the most I can on the deck to figure out what they want. Every fish is different. Like I've had fish that I'll throw an 1/8 ounce freeloader, they won't even move, and then I'll throw an 1/8 ounce biz and they'll be all over it, and vice versa, and with a whole other bunch of different baits like that.
We do have a question here from, I'm going to say this name wrong. Brawl Boys 90. No, Brawl. Why can't I read? I swear to God, I do have a day job and stuff. I swear I'm not like on a short bus. Brawl Boys 09. Brawl Boys 09. What prop you spinning on that boat?
This one got a 25 pitch, which is not the right prop for it, but what I got.
Say that again because you froze.
I froze. Am I good now?
I can't make out your face, but
can you hear me okay?
Yeah. No, your voice sounds great.
All right. I'm running a Tempest plus 25 pitch prop on this 225.
Gotcha. There you have it. Oh, I forgot you have a 225. For some reason, I thought you had a 250.
I can't. They won't let me on this boat. It maxes out at 225.
That's only if they find out. That's all it is. Guys, if you want your questions, get your questions in here because this guy's got to get ready for a tournament. So we'll get him out of here in short notice. We had a couple more people that just joined in. So if you guys, so Hunter just won the largemouth / mixed bag division with 181.5 inches. He had a over, I'm going to just say like just for the sarcasm of it, close to a 50-pound bag out of Virginia. Absolutely insane. He has a video of it. Go check it out on his channel. First place through third get plaques. So Hunter, Tyler, Bruce, you guys get plaques. Tyler, you get $100 on top of a nice little plaque. Hunter gets basically everything. He gets all the big fish awards because he literally has all the big fish going down the list. And then plus $400 for the winner too. Ethan Stone wins the smallmouth division. He gets a plaque and of course the same amount of prize money. And then he gets $100 for the largest Virginia smallmouth. Then we have the largest Maryland smallmouth plaque, and then Shane Crawford with another one. So yeah, I mean, tons of stuff there. And then I'm gonna send out all the people that actually won just to make sure people are aware of it. Getting back to it, why the freeloader?
It works. It's that simple. It works. I've thrown a lot. The freeloader's been a staple for me ever since I started, throwing a minnow. I really like that new Biz Baits one. I've thrown that one and caught some giants on it. But freeloader, Biz, those are my two main ones. I throw a mooch minnow here and there, and then Casta has some ones. But yeah, those are my two favorites for sure.
If you are dealing with suspended fish like that, do you just throw a minnow, or when does the jerkbait come into play?
Jerkbait came to play on the 40 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I had two of my 7s came on the jerkbait.
Damn.
Maybe 3. I'm not too sure, but yeah, jerkbait. I mean, one of the best big fish baits around. Yeah, catch giants on it all the time.
Now, is this a jerkbait that you can pick up at Fishing Pro Tech?
Right here, in stock. Come get it,
guys. What I'm going to do. Hunter's going to send me a picture of the jerkbait and I will post it and where you can get it, since it looks like he blurred it out. But yeah, go to Fishing Pro Tech. I'm 99.9% sure most of the stuff Hunter uses is from there. Go give them some love and some support. There you go.
Everything.
I feel like we covered so much. Like, what else from that day did you want to hit on?
It was fun. I had a good time. I think rod reel setup is very important. I'm a Shimano guy myself. We carry a lot of different brands, but I'm a Shimano guy. I throw a twin power 2500, and I usually try to throw Poison Adrena rods. Throwing 10-pound Cortland braid, which is a company I know pretty well. But yeah, just get out and fish. That's my. I think there's a lot of big fish to be caught in Virginia. It doesn't have to be on scope, but Virginia is definitely an underrated state to catch some giants in.
Dude, it's crazy because it feels like everywhere it's just popping out big ones. I keep saying this, and I truly believe it. It feels like this year and the last year, you see and hear more stories of an 11-pounder caught a 10, an 8, like everywhere, not just like Tyler was like at Sandy. It's not just like a Sandy or a Smith. It's the James, the Chick Lake. It's everywhere. It's just pumping out big ones. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's taken 2 tournaments in the last couple of weeks. It's been 26 pounds and 24 pounds to win out here on the river. And I mean, we got Strykel caught 20 or 32. Tyler caught 38 at Anna. McCluskey's always catching 50, 60 pounds of bass everywhere he goes. So, I mean, there's giants to be caught here. You just got to go out and find them.
Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this and give you some props. You also was fishing, I believe it was the Bass Nation Federation?
Yeah, Bass Nation regional event on the river.
Let's talk about that, because you had the Big Fish Awards for that too, dude.
I did. It was a tough day of fishing. Probably one of the toughest days I've had out here. And we ended up getting big fish with a 4-pounder, which is not big for the river, but that day it got it done. But yeah, I'm jumping in a bunch of their Bass Nation Region 1 events. They're all around Virginia, so check them out on Facebook. Right now they get like 20 boats, but they're trying to get those numbers pumped up. So yeah, good guys running it, and I'm going to try to fish some of them.
Did you feel like you had an opportunity to do well in that event? I mean, I guess the Chick is your home place, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I should have won it. Everyone says that, but I had like 8.5 pounds, and I lost like 2 threes at the boat that would have won the tournament. But it is what it is. But yeah, definitely. This is my favorite time of the year to fish out here. Like, you can get so many bites just flipping trees and throwing chatterbaits and stuff like that. But yeah, this is like the 3rd day I've fished out here, including that tournament. So been traveling so much. I'm excited to be back home and getting to fish a little bit out here.
How's the Chick shaping up right now?
It's fishing really good. I came out last week for like an hour and a half and caught like 30 throwing a spinnerbait. Definitely now's the time to catch a bunch of numbers. But it's still, major tournaments are going to take 20, 25 to win. So it's fishing really good.
We have a question here on Instagram on my end. Hunter, how does Chick Lake fish? ?
Fish is fantastic this time of year. It sets up a lot like the river, like they like getting on trees to spawn and stuff like that and get in the back of creeks. But yeah, this is honestly the only time of the year I really fish Chick Lake because it sucks the rest of the year. I'll fish it through I'll fish the night tournaments and stuff like that, like the little 2-hour dervs, but yeah, I'll fish those till like May or June and then I'll be out here all the time. But yeah, they're fun.
Let's see. Looking for another question. What is your chatterbait setup?
Chatterbait setup is a Shimano Metanium. I forget if it's an 8 or 7, but probably an 8. And then I throw a 7.2. I think it's a heavy. It might be a medium heavy. I think it's a heavy, and I throw like 15-pound fluoro. Pretty standard stuff. It's worked all the way from I've caught fish in Florida, and I've caught fish in New York on it too. So that thing works everywhere.
We got another one from Gills, which is on Instagram. And then, guys, if you're on Instagram, I can't share the questions on the screen. So please go over to Facebook or YouTube and you can get them answered. Or if Hunter has a question that pops up on his social media there, we could do that too. Don't matter. He is asking right here, and I just lost it. Hold on. I was talking and my eyes moved. Son of a bitch. Guys, it sucks getting old. Concussions are a problem. All right. Oh, there it is. What's your favorite topwater bait?
Frog number 1. I'll throw a frog. Do they mention any kind of topwater? I guess
It just said, Hunter, what's your favorite topwater?
I'll throw a frog if I can. I catch a lot of fish on a Rico or like a popper out here. And I don't really throw many spooks. I throw them a little bit, but yeah, Rico and a frog are probably my favorite if I had to pick one.
Oh, we got a question here from BCal. He says, what was your main bait for your win?
Jerkbait and a minnow. I got Megabass +1 jerkbait, caught a bunch of big ones on this, and then throw in biz baits and a freeloader.
All those can be gotten at Fishing Pro Tech, Bruce.
They can. Come see me. I got plenty.
Okay, this is another one on Instagram. Have you fished Lake Diascamus?
Diascus.
That thing.
Yeah, I fished a bunch. Got some big spotted bass. I think the record out there is like 6.5 pounds.
Spot? Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah. Bunch of big spots in there, and bunch of big largemouth. Usually takes 18 to 20 to win there. But yeah, it's a fun lake. When it's
motor
on.
Restricted?
Yeah, electric only.
Electric only?
Ripping Lips fishes there a bunch. Yeah, I think Strike has done good out there too. But yeah, it's a fun lake.
Another question we have, and guys, I'll give you 2 more before I let this man go out there and actually practice and actually do what he's meant to do.
Good. I got all day.
Oh, you got all day? Okay.
Let's see, where did
that question go? Okay, perfect. Boom. So when you guys fished Smith Mountain Lake the last time, were you able to help out SB?
No. I was horrible. I think I caught I was the best net man there could be, for sure. But I ended up catching my PB smallmouth. I had like a 370 smallmouth or something on there. Which might have been our biggest fish. I'm not sure. But yeah, we had like 16 pounds and we were like 16th place. It was brutal. But I helped a little bit.
Is it true you scared McCluskey away because you just had such a hell of a day on the water? That's what the rumors are.
No, I don't want to fire up McCluskey at all. I do not need him mad at me for anything.
He's a teddy bear.
I love McCluskey with all my heart. I do not need him coming and fishing these tournaments and taking my money.
All right. Last question we have here is, all right, there's, what is your go-to bait for grass fishing?
Probably a chatterbait.
You go with the chatterbait over?
Yeah, I throw a chatterbait in the grass a lot. I throw a slider worm a lot. I've caught like 5 fish in my lifetime on a rattle trap, but throw that in the grass sometimes. Yeah, I'm literally looking at the deck to see what I have on. But yeah, chatterbait's the go-to usually.
Do you have a lot of grass on the chick right now?
Yeah, there's some hydrilla still, and then you get a lot of pad stems this time of year. But yeah, the pads should be coming up within the month, so it's about to get real fun here.
Are you a flipper or do you rather just wind?
Oh, I do it all. I'll flip, I'll wind. It doesn't matter to me how I catch a bass. I'm gonna do it either way. But yeah, I love flipping, especially this time of year when they get up on the trees and stuff like that.
And last, okay, one more question. I guess this one's for me. Asking what tournament this is. This is the Frostbite Frenzy. It was our winter tournament. And our next tournament, guys, drum roll, please. We're going to start it on Saturday, the 19th, and it's going to go all the way through June 1st. This will be an absolute mega one. I am going to be paying down from 1st all the way through 5th for the largemouth and smallmouth division. I'm going to be able to pay out for all the divisions because of you guys, plaques and everything. And we're going to do 5 fish. We're going to do 5 fish this time instead of 8. But just to give you a heads up, it's going to start on the 19th, which is a Saturday. And then again, guys, what's so cool about this is Hunter was fishing from a boat. Spoilers. Tyler, kayak, Bruce, I don't know, a tree, a bank, a boat. Like Bruce does everything. So you can basically do fish these tournaments from anything and still be competitive. I mean, it's hard to beat Hunter because he's basically a professional, but it's still impressive. I mean, I say that, dude, but you guys really go check out his videos. He caught a insane bag. Like every fish looked like a cartoon Bass Pro Shop aquarium. It was absolutely insane what he did. And and it really is, Jason, it's your fault, man. It's like, I'm just going to say that. You're the one that made this evil happen to us. A couple of other little notable mentions. There was a 21.5 inch smallmouth caught out of the Upper Potomac. Absolutely insane. Dude, that's a freaky fish. That thing looked like it's every bit of 5 pounds. Dude, you absolutely killed it. And of course, Ethan Stone, New River, is still pumping them out like crazy. That one that Ethan caught was every bit of like 5 to 6 pounds. Absolutely insane. Guys, this is what we're going to do is I'm going to post this officially with nice little graphics and stuff on Instagram and Facebook. And then I'll reach out to everyone to make sure I get their address and everything so I can send them their plaques and I can get out all the monies and stuff. And worst case scenario, all that stuff should be settled and sent out by Monday because I need a day off to go to the damn UPS store and actually go get it. And if anyone knows where McCluskey lives, I still have his shit. He left it at the expo. So if McCluskey, if you're listening and you would like your plaques, please message me and we'll get that to you.
Just send them to me. I'll get it to him.
Actually, that's a brilliant idea. You probably see him all the time. So yeah, I'll do that. What's the next thing you got going on?
Ooh, next thing. What do I got? I'm gonna try to just keep busting out videos. Been trying to post 1 a week. So just fish a bunch, do a lot of that. Fishing some local tournaments this month. And I don't think I have any big tournaments this month. I think Matt and I, Strikel, are going to like Jordan next month, something like that. That's probably my next big one.
That's going to be fun.
But yeah, just trying to fish as much as I can.
I lost a 10 and a 7 on Friday. Bruce, wherever the hell you're fishing, I mean, my God, you're catching 10s, but you can catch them there, which is crazy. Like, you can go to North Carolina and Jordan. Not saying this against it, but the fact is, right where you're fishing right now, you have a chance to catch a 10-pounder, which is pretty freaking cool.
I lost one that I think was every bit of 9 or 10 at the boat. So, I mean, there's just some giants here.
Dude, there absolutely is. Is there anything else that we can promote for you here, guys, while we slowly get to shut this thing down here?
Check out Fishing Protec. That's about it. Just we got a bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline, a bunch of new companies that are joining, and just trying to keep the store stocked. And check out that. Check out my YouTubes, and that's about it.
Then, guys, the next tournament is not up yet. I haven't created it, but it's going to start Saturday, April 19th, and it's going to run through Sunday, June 1st. That's kind of the deal. I'm going to pay down even more spots than before. And then, of course, plaques and everything for Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, smallmouth, largemouth, the whole shebang. And then, if we get more people from each state, we'll break it into separate state champions as well. But I think this right now, having the smallmouth guys separated out from the largemouth and the mixed bag guys, I think that works really good. Hunter, thank you so much. Just for coming on. Absolutely insane bag. Guys, go check out his YouTube channel. You can see this absolute mega bag that was caught in Virginia. Absolutely awesome. Roy says, I enjoy watching HP fishing. Absolutely. He taught SB and McCluskey everything they know. So we will, if you guys have any questions for me or Hunter, just reach out and we'll get in touch, and we will see you guys later on Fishing the DMV. Bye.
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your host, Thomas Ahrens. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.